Hey gang, Zippo. We're going to have a little bit of a conversation here. Um, Put a video up November 3rd, Craftsman USA made warranty rant. And there's always somebody in the crowd that's going to be a naysayer and say that you're wasting your time, that it is what it is, so on and so forth, and try to provide arguments to why what's going on is a good thing, which I just so totally don't understand. Um, I'm trying to understand how it's better. But recent acquisition of Craftsman by Stanley, the $725 million venture on Stanley's part, I think it raises the number of companies they've bought and owned to 27 by Stanley. Uh, I want to invite you guys to spend a little bit of time to go to the Craftsman USA made warranty rant. I'll link them below in the description. And read the comments. Specifically, read Dwight Alexander's comments. And Dwight, uh, you you made it public for your opinion, so I won't apologize for naming you. You made it public in my comments. And then also, I would like you guys to go and read, let me find him, Andrew Geisler's comments. And he and I have been having conversation in the comments as well. Read those. See if you can make sense of where their mindset is. I'm having a difficult time doing it, so I'm reaching out to you guys. I want to know if you guys can make sense of what these two gentlemen are talking about. And we can get in a little deeper and talk about another gentleman who, on the onset, started talking about, it is what it is, just give it up. Let me see if I can find his comments here. Give me just a second. And his name is Garth Goldberg. He posted his comments about 2 months ago. There's 14 replies to that particular uh, message stream in the comments. Go read those comments from those three gentlemen. And then in the comments section, try to help me make sense of where they're coming from, because I don't get it. I don't see what they're saying. I'm desperately trying to understand. I'm not being sarcastic. I'm not being facetious. I'm not pointing these guys' names out to put a red flag on these guys. I just want you guys to read and to help me understand. And please be civil about it. Be respectful. Please be respectful. I'm doing my best to be respectful and to understand their point of view, but I can't do it on my own. It's beyond my mental comprehension. Maybe you will get it and maybe you'll understand. So hop over to that video. That's the Craftsman USA warranty rant. And then go over to the continuation, the USA Craftsman made warranty rant continuation, and read the comments there. If you don't want to spend a lot of time, just look for the comments that put in most popular comments to read, and you can go through that way. And typically the ones that have a ton of replies and thumbs up or thumbs down are going to have, they're going to be at the top. So look for those. Because I believe that the United States made a bad turn, that our government made a bad turn, imposing the North American Free Trade Agreement, NAFTA. I know that in 2001 it put me out of work, along with 60,000 other people in my community. There are literally millions of jobs across the United States in manufacturing that were paying good wages that have gone by the wayside as a result of the North American Free Trade Agreement. A lot of people are saying it is what it is. that it's not going to go away. Give it up. Specifically, Garth Goldberg's comment was, give it up. They can't give you what they don't have. There is no new stock of USA-made sockets going into the stores anymore. What few USA sockets there are still are old stock. Those are disappearing. The China-made will do the job. If it breaks, they'll give you another. I'd much rather not rack my knuckles on a China-made piece of crap Craftsman stamped hand tool. That's essentially what's going to happen. Inferior metals, inferior products, inferior processes, inferior quality control, inferior quality period. I'm not just going to give it up. If you give up hope, you're succumbing to defeating the greater good. That's my view. That's my opinion. That's the way I see it. So you guys are watching me do absolutely nothing but sit here in this chair and contemplate and try to absorb what these gentlemen are talking about. Then we'll get up to Blue Max, who commented, for those who care if it breaks, and they'll give you another delete expletive, are they going to replace the bones that broke in your delete expletive hand when that inferior Chinese piece of delete expletive breaks? That pretty well sums it up. You're not going to get the quality and craftsmanship of a USA made product from a foreign market. We're having to settle for who makes the best stuff abroad. Taiwan. A lot of people will agree the Taiwanese tools are better than the China tools. But there was a time in the not so distant past where USA made quality and pride and workmanship was key and number one. I remember the factory that I worked in, we were at 96.7% on our quality control on not letting inferior products leave our factory. That's pride. That's pride. China doesn't care. They'll stamp it out, send it out, then it's your problem. And we have these companies in the USA who have sent all of these products abroad, and they don't care. Their prices did not come down at Sears, but you bet their manufacturing costs were reduced greatly. But the sacrifices that came with that, look at the condition of Sears now. Sold the Craftsman name for $725 million, with some other stipulations to it where they gleaned profits over a period of, I think, 15 years. Then you have Stanley, who has said on the Stanley website, and to get the most out of this, I want you guys to do me a favor and go over to Garnett-Tools. Okay, I'm going to spell it out exactly the way it is here for you. Give me just a second. Garnett dash capital Tools. Put that in the search line and you'll find Garnett-Tools. He brings up the actual websites and talks specifics about what's going to happen with this merger. Craftsman or Sears itself is going to be closing a number of stores, putting hundreds of people out of work, as well as they just secured a $500 million bailout. So they're getting $725 million from Stanley. They're getting another $500 million. So we're over $1 billion that Sears has, in very recent times, secured to try to stay afloat and to keep from going bankrupt. I don't see Sears going bankrupt. They have enough properties, and their value is well into the billions, that I think they'll survive this. But I also think they made grave errors in their decisions. In a lot of realms, they're saying Amazon hurt their sales. Okay, you guys started out as a catalog order company. So why do you not have a website equivalent to Amazon so that you're competing in the digital era, in the digital age? You started out as catalog. Go back to catalog. It's not rocket science. Get on the internet. Make an Amazon website of your own. I'm just a hick from Indiana, and that makes perfect sense to me. If you can't beat them, join them. That's just the way I see it. So I've babbled on for a little over 10 minutes. I know this isn't the most interesting video that Zippo's put out, but please help me to understand what the people are saying that I mentioned. Go read the comments. I guess that's it. Hope everybody's having a wonderful week. It is December something. December 8th, Sunday, December 8th, or December, wow, January 8th, 2017. This is your friendly neighborhood Zippo. I'll catch y'all later. I am out.